Hey, how's it going today? And I wanted to show you how to get a object fully surfaced out of Unreal Engine and into LightWave. So to do this, we're just going to go into Launch. Just takes a second here. And I've been playing around with this for a couple days actually. I think it's interesting that a lot of people see it as a one-way street of LightWave into Unreal, but it's actually a two-way street, and you can use Unreal to bring objects and things into LightWave as well. I hope people can see Unreal as an asset, not as a competitor to LightWave or anything like that. So to do this, we're going to go into blank, and I'll just leave it. We'll go with the starter content, and we'll just go create. The starter content includes a lot of materials and assets that can be useful for constructing a scene and things like that. So again, it just takes a minute. I might have too many things on my system. Okay, so to do this, all we're going to do is I'm doing something very simple. So I'm just going to go to chair, and there's a few little steps to this, but it's actually pretty easy. So here are the three assets. It has a base color, it's got a normal map, and then it's got a roughness, and turns out to be a roughness, and the other one metallic here. And then that's our static mesh. The naming convention in Unreal is M is for material, T is for texture, and SM is for static mesh. So what we do is we're just going to right click on this and go to asset actions and go export. And then I'm just going to put this, I have a folder here, we'll put it into new folder 3, and we'll just bring it in with the default name, save, and then we'll right click on this one, same thing, asset action, export, save, and then the base color, we'll do the same thing, asset action, export, and put that in its folder. And on here, oh no, is this the one? Let's see. I'm double checking something here. Yeah, I think we can just go with the default there. And it just takes a second to do that. And then lastly, then what we can do is we're just going to jump into, actually I need to do this one here too. So this one will accept this one. We're not going to do it this way, I don't think. Can I export here? I guess I can. Yeah, we'll just export it too. And then except on this one, this is when we don't want this collision mesh. And then go export. Okay, and then we're done. So now we'll just jump into LightWave, and we're going to start off in Modeler. And so there's some things we have to do in here that we can't do in Layout. So we're just going to go into, for the mesh, we're going to go to the in-out interchange, and we'll just navigate to that folder. Desktop, new folder, it's this one here, and there it is, and we'll just go open and go OK. Then it comes in really quick, and then we'll just import it like that. And now if you look at it, for some reason, I think it's because I've been using this before already, but normally it doesn't come in centered like that. So you hit F3 to rest it on the ground. It's already resting on the ground. Zoom in on it here. Now there's a couple of choices you have here once it comes in. As mentioned before, everything in Unreal is modeled in triangles. And what we can do is, let me make this bigger. Let me make this one big. You'll notice here around the edges that it's pretty blocky because of that. So what we can do is come into multiply, and you can experiment with these different subdivisions, but if you're going to send it back into Unreal, I would recommend either doing faceted or smooth. But if you're going to keep this in Unreal, not in Unreal, but in LightWave, I seem to have had the best luck with metaform, so you'll see what I mean. And this really basically takes it from kind of a low poly asset to a high poly asset each time you subdivide it, but I've noticed it makes it smoother, so we're just going to go okay, and you can see how much smoother it is there. But that's quite a few more polygons. And if we want to just get crazy, I can do it one more time. And now it's really smooth as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now we're just going to jump into the surface editor. And it comes in as a standard material. I honestly didn't see too much of a difference between the Unreal material and the principled BSDF. Let's just go ahead and use BSDF. And you'll notice right away we have a chair, so if you just wanted to surface this with one single material, it would actually end up looking pretty awesome. And as we look at this mesh, it looks pretty solid. I mean, it looks great. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay, now we'll go into the edit node graph. There's just a few little things here we have to do. So we're going to go into image, And we need 2 of these, so we'll copy and paste. And then we need a normal map, so we'll go normal. Okay, and then we just have to import our textures and materials. So let's go ahead and get our normal map. We load image, and here they are. Let's go ahead and get this. And what we do here is we set this to invert. We go edit image and we set it to linear. And then on the mapping, we set it to UV map and we use the light map. Okay, and we just pop this in here like that for the normal map. Then for the image, we're just going to import this one here. And on this one, it's interesting in Unreal, they put 3 textures into, it's called ORM, and they put O, which is ambient occlusion, on the R channel. Well, let me just set this up. So we're just going to put this map on here first. So UV map, and we can see it here. So they put ambient occlusion on the R channel. They put roughness on the green channel, and they put metallic on the blue channel. So it's ORM, and then it's O is on the red channel, R is on the green channel, and M is on the blue channel. So what we're going to do for this is actually I'm going to put red into, so what did I say? ORM. Our roughness. Oh yeah, so R is, no, G. I get confused with it. Okay, so G goes into roughness. G goes into roughness. And blue goes into metallic. There we go. And then the only one left we should have to do is this base color, which is this one. And I need to just set the mapping on that to, and just put this into here. And that should be it. And let me just double check I got the maps all set up correctly. Otherwise it will look weird. Okay, as far as I know, that's it. And then there's our chair. Fully surfaced. So it looks great in OpenGL here. And then what we'll do is we'll just save it. And I'll just call it chair. And then we'll just send object to layout. And there it comes in. Looks good. Looks pretty good. And then last but least, I might want to just pop a floor down in here, so I'll just do a floor. Zoom back in. I might give this the floors checkerboard or something. Just change that to white, and then just pop that in there. Okay, so let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. Let me match my perspective. And there it is. That simple. So I just wanted to do this video to show you that it is a two-way street, and you can really get some high quality assets into LightWave from Unreal Engine. So I hope you found this helpful. Take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.